this is Joe Gilder from HomeStudioCorner.com, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about this awesome mixer from Presonus. This is their 1602 digital mixer. Now, they've been making mixers for a while now, and they came out with a larger 16 channel and then a big 24 channel that are great for live and things like that. But when they released the 1602, I knew it was a great solution for a lot of us home studio guys. So what's cool about this one, there's three things I like about this, especially for home studio guys. Now, I could spend an hour talking about all the features on here, and you can check it out on Presonus' website, all the little goodies that they have built into this thing. But there are three things that I like right out of the box. First of all, the number of inputs. Most FireWire interfaces that you get have 8 inputs max. Now, 8 inputs is fine, but if you're going to track a drum kit and also maybe the bass player and the guitarist and do a full tracking session, sometimes you run out of inputs really quickly. So having 12 inputs, which is what this console has, gives you those extra 4 microphone inputs to give you some more flexibility in your sessions. So while this is still a 16-channel board, there are 12 mic inputs on there. And that's the first thing I like about this. There's plenty of inputs to get you going without having to get a super big console or a super expensive one. The second thing I like about this is the fact that there's no latency. If you've done any recording at home with a FireWire or USB interface, you know that as you start recording, you have to listen back through the software, and there will inevitably be some sort of latency, some sort of delay from when you play the guitar to when it comes back and you listen to it through your headphones. One of the beautiful things about using a mixer, and particularly this digital console, is that there's no latency at all. Because I can listen to the microphone coming right off the console with whatever audio is playing back from my recording software. So rather than recording it into the software and then playing it back through the console for me to listen, I can listen directly off the console. And so that gets rid of any latency, and I can hear everything exactly when I sing it or play it. This is great for another reason, because you can get inside your DAW and you can increase the buffer setting. So if you have a little bit slower computer and it doesn't really like to run at 64 samples or 128 samples buffer size, you can increase that to 512 or 1024. It doesn't matter, because you're going to hear things directly off the board and there won't be any latency problems at all. The third thing I really like about this console is the fact that you can use it live. It was made to be a live console, but it works great here in my studio. But if I have a friend who is doing a concert, which I had just a couple months ago, she was doing a concert in a church and wanted to have a sound system but also wanted to record it. This is the perfect solution for that, because while it is a live mixer, I can do EQ, compression, and everything on the console. It's also a FireWire mixer, so it records all the tracks simultaneously back into my computer. So I just grabbed my iMac, the console, grabbed a couple of PA speakers and some microphones, and we had an entire setup for both the live performance but also the live recording that I can come back to my studio and mix. It's a great solution for that. Also, if you ever do any sort of live streaming via Ustream, I know a lot of bands are doing that nowadays. They'll stream their practices live on Ustream. Well, this can show up as one of your inputs into Ustream, so you can stream your entire performance through your computer by using this console, and you have some control over how it sounds. Or if you do podcasting or video production, this is a great mixer for that as well. I use it for all of those things, and it works wonderfully. So again, I'm Joe Gilder from HomeStudioCorner.com. If you are looking for a console for your studio, or just a different way of working and something that sounds really good, that's really flexible, allows you to use it live, but also has a lot of uses right here in the studio, then check out the Presonus 1602 mixer. It's a fabulous deal, and if I'm not mistaken, right now it's selling for around $1,300, which is a great deal for all the features that you get. So thanks for checking this out. I'll probably have more videos in the future. In the meantime, head over to Presonus' website and you can check out more.